We're live. We're live, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Today, we're going to be playing some more FireRed, okay? And let me tell you, it has been one of those days, brother. It has been one of those days. I am like this close to just completely crashing out and killing everyone around me. Straight up. I don't know what's going on, but it has been one of those days. I woke up super late. I think the time change is still messing with me, because now I'm waking up an hour later than usual. Has anyone actually adjusted yet? I thankfully have the grace of being able to wake up a little bit later, because my classes are late enough into the day where I do my homework before class. So I had no time to do my homework today. But then I'm like, I don't even want to go to effing class today. I don't want to go to class today, you know? I'm a chud. I don't want to go to freaking class. But I dragged my ass to class anyways. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. It's ridiculous. 83 is 83 and I want that on record, dude. Bam. What a goat. Okay, I still think one of the greatest injustices of the NBA is that Heat. The Heat with Jimmy Butler and Bam and Tyler Hero never won it all. Never did. And I think that's an injustice. Should have happened. We've got a low card today because I'm on beast mode. But yeah. Now I'm waking up late. It's crazy. Yeah, thank you. I thought I was going crazy. But I also want to say, like, I don't know, does anyone else have these moments? You know what I mean? Does anyone else have those moments where I'm sitting in class, right? I'm sitting in class and everything's just pissing me off. Everything is pissing me off. I look around, okay? I see someone, like, it's horrible. It's kind of shitty for me, right? But we're at BYU, so they're like sharing like a spiritual thought. I'm like, what is this bullshit? You don't believe that. You don't really believe that, do you? You don't believe that. The teacher was like, oh, we need times to slow down. I'm like, yeah, and what are you going to do right now? Huh? Ram us through a subject, you know, ram us through a bunch of material that's going to be covered in the midterm next week. Like, oh, we need moments to slow down. And it's like, I don't know if you believe that. If I actually took moments to slow down, do you know, like, my life would collapse? Do you know that? So it's just kind of, that pissed me off. And then people trying to ask these questions, like office hours aren't a thing. Like, bitch, we all pay for this class. Please leave your personal questions for later, when I'm not here and have to listen to them. You know, I look at, like, how people are dressed. I'm like, you got up this morning and thought that was okay? You got up this morning and thought, like, you know, PJ pants or that ill-fitting shirt or those leggings with your ass cheeks out, you thought that was something to show off today? Like, I'm not going to complain. I get to look at some yams, okay? I get to look at some yams, of course. But, like, still. I don't know. It's just one of those days where everything was just pissing me off. Everything. Even the small things. Someone I know and I'm okay with were speaking. They were just speaking. And I'm like, shut up. Please. Nothing you're saying is wrong. I'm not taking offense to anything you're saying. You haven't insulted me. But I'm sick and tired of hearing you. So anyways. Yeah, let me check up on chat real quick. Felt that. I'm glad I dodged college. You dodged a bullet, dude. Student debt is like the least of your worries for college. It's not just the student debt. That is a problem. But just being here is exhausting. And you pay to be here. I pay to be there and make no money and get no hoes. What the hell? College sucks. You pay to be here. They expect you to show up on time. Even though I'm paying them, they'll deduct points from you. and not give you your degree you paid for. Oops. And you're paying to be there. I get no money from it. My degree's going to be useless in 18 months. I get no hose. The yams are mid. The hoes are mid. I'm sorry. Is that too much? Is that too much, bro? Is that too much? Otis fiance, if you want to kill, make sure it's 2 hours out of your comfort zone. Okay. All right. Thanks for the advice. It will happen, dude. Yo, what's up, Angry Dad Gamer? Yo, what's up, Caleb? I did. I thought my fit was fire, bro. Look, no offense. No offense to the brothers out there wearing PJ pants, but that just irritated me today. To be fair, a lot of my anger's not geared towards men. So, men are beautiful. Men are beautiful, sensitive creatures. Okay, that need to be loved and cherished. All right. So that's sus. Whatever. Oh, that's loud in my ear. Yep. Hold on. Let me check up on chat. I keep lagging behind, bro. I keep lagging behind. Hold on. I'm not checking Twitch chat. Sorry, Barrys, if you're here. All right. He's not. He's not. It's okay, dude. Yo, sorry I'm late, Flyboy. 2 news. I sent the clip on the server. The next one, I got your birthday gift. Will be waiting. Oh, my goodness, bro. No freaking way. No, you're okay. I was late, too, dude. Today was one of those days, bro. I just don't want to do anything. It's like that Bruno Mars song. Can I just say, is Bruno Mars even a light skin? Before I say this tangent, is Bruno Mars even a light skin? The Weeknd counts, though, right? Some of these light skins got the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. It's insane. But I'm just like, I'm like that Bruno Mars song. I don't want to do anything. Hey, I don't feel like doing anything. That's what I feel like right now. Hey, it might have been miscalculation. I forgot that only community servers get permanent links. Oh, okay. We'll get that, bro. The early catch. Victory Bell? And what is that? A bayonet? Nice. Dude. Let's freaking go, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. The yams are mid. That's what I'm saying, Otis. The yams are mid. These hoes at BYU, for how much they spend at the gym, why is there no mass? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Caleb, you dodged a bullet too. Look, college, there's obviously good things about college. If you're trying to become an elite member of society, let's say, you got to go to college. You know, if you are smart, go to college. Dead ass if you're smart. The problem is, for a lot of people, if you're like 99% smart, no one gives a shit. If you're a dude, if you're a male, and you're like 99% smart, no one gives a shit. Okay? That's the problem. All right? I'm 99% smart. What do I mean by that? Well, let me qualify myself a little bit. When I was in high school, I got a 35 on my ACT. I had a 3.9 GPA. I took 7, 8 AP classes, got 4s, 5s on all the exams. Okay, that's my qualifications. No one gave a shit. You know, if you're a dude, you literally have to get a 36. You literally have to get a 1600. You literally have to have a 4.0. You literally have to have only 5s in your AP classes. Like, it's not enough to be almost there. And so, to those of you who literally just, it's too late. You can't go back and take the ACT or the SAT again. It's better off if you do something else, genuinely. You're not going to be part of the elite, okay? And if you do make it to college, do something that'll at least get you money. Don't do post-graduation bullshit. It's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. They don't respect it, bro. Yo, what's up, Eclipse Genesis? How you doing? What's going on, bro? I actually wasn't wearing my PJ pants, just wearing shorts in our 40-degree weather. I just joined and heard your outfit sucks. Hey, look, low-key, I won't personally wear shorts, but sometimes I see the shorts with like a long sleeve shirt and I go, that might be a good fit. That might be a good fit, low-key. So, look at our team real quick. Hold on. Dude, I'm going to be honest right now. I have zero motivation to do anything, so we're just going to be vibing, bro. Yeah, I totally feel you, man. I think some days like today, I just feel like everything differently. I think it's hypersensitivity. Don't know how to describe it. Dude, that might be it. Because there would be stuff that would show up on the whiteboard. I'm just like, I don't care what's going on. I don't want to think about this. Like, an S-Corp, how much money's passed through, and what would build their outside basis in the S-Corp? And I'm like, I'm going to take this controller and shove it up your ass.
Barius sent $1. What should I do after a long rough day of work and bad decisions and just wallowing in sadness? Watch Flyboy or Netflix? Probably Netflix tonight TBH. Might pop in and out. Remember to change your Twitch title/category.
Oh my gosh.
Have a nice stream.
Barius, even in your lowest moments, you're still helping a brother out. I love you, dude. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Yeah, you know what? Relax. Just relax, dude. I can't tell you, work sucks so bad. Everything sucks. And that's the thing, is back in the day, I feel like you could justify it. Like, if work sucked, it's like, okay, yeah, at least I can afford an effing house or something. Now it's like work sucks, school sucks, and you get nothing. It's like, here's your like McDouble meal, bitch. Like, that's all they're like, here's your monster can, bitch. Go sit down and do nothing. Go goon to Jenny Minecraft mod. I'm like, damn. Yeah. First time seeing shiny Victory Bell. I like the autumn fall colors of the Mega. Ooh, I haven't seen the Mega. The shiny Mega. I've seen the Mega. Sort of gives me like Vor fetish vibes, but like, hey, you know, that's okay. It's okay. Chat, if you like Vor, don't let people treat you like you're lesser, okay? You're fine. It's okay. What we're doing right now is we're going to catch the GOAT, Diglett, or Doug Trio. Do we aim for the Doug Trio? We're going to aim for the Doug. Do I even have Pokeballs? First off, I have 2 Great Balls. We're catching that Doug Trio. But yeah, bro. Doesn't AJ DeBonsta go to BYU? True. Yes, he's like our best player. If I know who you're talking about. He's like our best player. But yeah, dog. I got the shorts with the Mewtwo Uniqlo long sleeve. Let's go. Okay. Oh, Diglett is fast. What am I saying? Yo, see, that's a good vibe, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He goes to BYU. Barius, just try to distract yourself in a way that brings you joy. Facts, brother. Don't keep grinding. If you already did a full days of work, you're fine, bro. Own nothing and be happy. Rip. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's all it is. All we do now is rent. All we do as a society now is rent. Okay? We don't even buy food. We rent food. How many of y'all know people who buy food on, like, Klarna? Like, DoorDash a burrito on Klarna. We don't even buy food anymore. We rent everything. And so, that's why I find it so funny when boomers are like, Sonny, why aren't you investing in your retirement? Hey, Sonny, why aren't you saving your money? And it's like, bitch, for what? Save my money for what? Okay, I could not buy a Monster for the rest of my life, okay? I could take every dollar I would spend on a Monster Energy for the rest of my life and save every dollar and invest it in a low interest or a high interest savings or an index fund. And I still wouldn't be able to afford a down payment on a house, let alone an actual house. Like, I don't think the boomers get it. The avocado toast, the Monster Energy drinks, that's not the reason we can't afford an effing house, okay? That's not why. All right? And I'm tired of the defeatist shit, okay? None of that, like, wallowing Jesse Pinkman video where he's driving the go-kart. Oh, my life's shitty. I forget. No, just be angry. Just be pissed off a little bit. And then what do? You spend money on frivolous shit that makes you happy right now. Video games, cars, food. Okay? Because that shit adds value to your life now. You save that money, all you're going to do is have a bunch of money to do nothing with. You're going to be a decrepit 55-year-old with no fun with all this money that can't even buy you a house or any value to your kids' lives. Anyways, I'm ranting. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. We're snagging a Doug Trio, bro. I did see that Eclipse Genesis. You did change your handle, bro. AJ's only 19. Dude, that's kind of crazy, though. Yeah, I do like when shiny grass type women have an autumn fall vibe, dude. Facts, dude. That's such a vibe, dude. We're on that, dude. Yeah, debt is dumb. Klarna and pay later scams are so cringe. That's the thing is like, it's everywhere. It used to be you could only do that with certain purchases like cars and houses. But it's like, no, straight up now, it's like that's everything. Everything is buy now, pay later. Everything is credit. Everything. And it's like, credit cards are great if you have discipline. I have multiple credit cards. I pay them all off. My credit score is in the 700s as a 23-year-old with no home, car. Like, you can use them to your advantage. But the thing is, it's like, not everyone... Why are we expecting all of society to be the most disciplined, you know, monks on the planet? You know what I mean? It's just like, no. You know, as a society, we should help each other. You know what I mean? So regardless. Do you think AJ I don't know how to say his name. Is it Debansa should go #1 over Darren Peterson? I don't know, like, who's better out of those two. All I know is AJ's a BYU player, so I want him to go first. Because that'd be kind of baller. But then that means he's going to the Spurs, right? So if AJ goes first, he's going to the Spurs. Is that right? Is that usually how it works nowadays? But yeah. Dude, the elephant's foot in Chernobyl. I know that one. I got ball knowledge, bro. Ugh. Yo, so how does the Doug trio work? Isn't it an encounter here? Dude, there's my face. My face is pissing me off. I look at my face and it's pissing me off. But yeah. I'm currently shiny hunting all shiny mega evolutions. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Can you shiny hunt Beldum in that game, bro? Can you shiny hunt Beldum? I don't even know. Is that a thing you can do? Because that'd be freaking awesome. I love shiny Metagross. Shiny Metagross got to be one of the coolest ones ever. I gotta grind some FireRed too, man. I'm falling behind you now. But Pokopia is just way too good. Dude, I don't blame you, dude. That game looks freaking awesome. That game looks awesome. I can't lie. And I kind of like that Pokopia. You can't really, like, bullshit stuff. Like, Animal Crossing, you can cheat. And it kind of cheapens a lot of the game experience. But part of the good part of the Switch 2 being so secure is, like, those online games with progression actually matter. Like, there's a weight to it. I know that's such, like, a consumer thing to say, but, like, Pokopia looks awesome. I think it's great. I think it's great. No, the Spurs are second in the West mid-pick this year. Nah, well, they'll find a way. The Spurs will always find a way to get the first overall pick. Is that how it works? They'll get... Because don't they have Cooper Flag? Didn't they get Cooper Flag? I'm not, like, super into basketball right now, but, like, yeah. The Pacers and Kings have the 2 worst records this season. Man, imagine being a Kings fan, bro. That's gotta suck. That's gotta be... Nah, well, yes, it really does have to suck. Like, Kings fans, it's like... You know that video of, like... So there's this video of this fisher guy. And he grabs a bass, like a large water... Or largemouth bass out of the water, okay? And he pours just... a giant squirt of barbecue sauce into its mouth, and he chucks it back into the ocean, right? Or the lake, or whatever it was. And it's like, that was Kings fans for that 1 year, like 2020, 2021. That's what Kings fans had for that 1 year. That bass is going to be chasing that barbecue taste for the rest of its damn life. That's what Kings fans were like that one season where they had De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. Like, that was the Kings fans' experience. That was their barbecue sauce as a bass, and that's all they have, bro. Oh, the Mavs. Okay, Cooper Flag went to the Mavs. Okay, I don't know how I messed that up. I have no clue. I'm just like I got no idea, bro. Dude, let's go. Beldum. Shiny Beldum would be fire. Isn't there like a little trick I can do to get the Doug Trio to show up? Or should I just keep going for it? What's the odds? What are the odds for the Doug Trio here? Dude. Yeah, the barbecue sauce, bro. Yeah, dude. Some people call it animal abuse. I'm like, the only thing abusive about it is that fish is going to want it for the rest of its life. Like, it's barbecue sauce, dude. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. But it looked like it's fine. It's a fish. Do fish even have feelings? Dude, Sylveon's a favorite of mine. Yeah, it's a good EV. It stands out like a sore thumb next to the other EVs, but on its own, it's fine. Where my damn Doug Trio at, though? Do I just go in with a regular Diglett, though? Let me look up the odds. Let me look up the odds, bro. Let's see. Diglett Cave Pokemon FireRed. Diglett's Cave. Let's see at the Pokemon. Generation 3. Dugtrio is a 5% encounter, but it says at above level 22. Let's get Gabriel up to level 23. And we should be able to get a Dugtrio encounter with repels. So let's just have him beat up on these Diglets. Please be close to... he's not close to leveling up at all. That's fine. That's fine. Just beat up on these Diglets, pal. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. We're almost there. So I think once I get into level 23, I can just pop a repel. And that could get me a guaranteed Dugtrio encounter, which is perfect. Perfect. But that Dugtrio, it's like a risky game. Because, like, you know, if the Dugtrio doesn't get caught, it just wipes my team. I caught a Dugtrio and a Doily and boxed them both. I'm assuming you meant Diglett. I don't know what a Doily is, but... do Pokemon count as animals? I think Pokemon are a step above animals, but a step below humans. What I mean by that is, like, obviously there's a level of consciousness Pokemon have that animals just don't. And they're like our friends, you know what I mean? Like, my dog's my friend, but, like, not really, because it, like, doesn't care about me. My dog is my pet, and so I, like, take care of my pet. You know, a Pokemon, it's not just a pet. You don't just take care of it, feed it. You, like, it's your friend. You've got to, like, cherish it. You've got to love it. You've got to, like, I don't know, intellectually inspire your Pokemon. Am I being an idiot? Am I being the most Reddit soytard you guys have heard in the longest time of your life? But that's what I think. That's what I think Pokemon are, you know what I mean? Trade an Abra for Mr. Mime. Yo, where's the trade at, though? I'm using Mr. Mime. I love Abra, but I would go Mr. Mime in a heartbeat. Yo, where's that at, though? Oh, no. How? Dude, how was I getting these Diglets? I know Magnemite probably just has a higher defense, but, like, come on, Gabriel. Break through, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Gabriel would be pretty good for a Lieutenant Surge, too. That was electric. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. All right. Ooh, Drowsy. Don't you trade the Drowsy for... I thought it was you trade the Drowsy for Mr. Mime, bro. Rogue Mega Pokemon are straight superpowered beings on rabies. Interesting. Is that like Super Saiyan? Super Saiyan Pokemon, bro? All right, we got level 23 Gabriel. What we're going to do is we're going to heal. We're going to grab some Pokeballs. And we're going to grab Oddish. That's the plan. We're going to grab Wolves from the box. And Wolves is going to put that boy to sleep. Wolves is going to put that boy to sleep. You'll see. We're going to get a Dugtrio, and we're just going to waltz through Lieutenant Surge's gym, bro. Straight up. Heck yeah. Dude, low-key. Dude, this game is just vibes. I can't even, like, describe it. It's just a beautiful vibe. It's perfect. Dude, what is this? My box is low-key horrible, dude. There's a shed at the end of Diglett Cave. You can trade Abra there. We're going to trade Abra. I love Abra. We spent a long time catching it. I don't know, though. Do we keep the Abra and I trade it off screen to, like, my other Switch to get an Alakazam? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. I got to grab Pokeballs. And repels, probably. All right, what we got? What we got at the Pokemart? Let's see. Wow, we're still... Wow. We're still rocking with Pokeballs. Okay. 7 Pokeballs. We're chilling, bro. But it's been cool encountering shiny Pokemon that I've never seen before. Like I said, shiny Greninja, I've just never seen it before, but it's amazing. Dude, that's actually awesome. I never really thought about that, but like, you're seriously like discovering. That's like replicating the discovery of new Pokemon entirely, you know what I mean? Like back in the day when you were a kid and you'd play a new Pokemon game, you're like, oh my gosh, there's a new freaking Pokemon. It's like Aura, dude. Let's see what we got here. Repel, where you at? Where you at? There we go. All right, let's go get our Doug Trio. Let's go get our freaking Doug Trio. I don't know. Is that possible, bro? You go out the cave and there's a shed. Okay, so it's. I bet it's up here. Maybe we get it anyways, just cause. You know what I mean? I bet we could catch an Abra way easier the second time, because I could have just used Oddish. Guys, there's no way. There's no freaking way. It's not working. It's not working. Or does it just take a really long time? Is this normal? Is this normal to just not get encounters, yo? We might need to buy a lot more repels. Bruh, this song makes it even more funny, low-key. I used to dive way too deep into the leaks. Now I try to stay away from them and play new games blind. So much more fun, dude, I bet. I bet, dude. Low-key, the leaks, I don't even really give a shit about the leaks anymore, like the Pokemon ones. What I do care about is the art. Like the high-quality art. Like the high definition art. You know what I mean? It's like, it's my favorite part. Because you just get to like, you know, see all this cool art that maybe Game Freak didn't release or they didn't. It was in a low quality. And you get these high definition res, like high res scans of them. It's freaking awesome, dude. This new iPad kid generation is insufferable. Having to know everything's killing the fun and discovery our dopamine reactors. Yeah, and maybe that's why I said I liked the Switch 2's like lockdown so much for Pokopia. It's like people are just like actually having to discover shit. You know what I mean? Can't just data mine the game on day one and then figure out all its secrets. It's like, no, you just actually have to like play the game. Let's go. Let's go. There's our boy. Level 29, so it's not level 31. So it's not optimal, but I don't feel like doing this forever. So let's just... Okay. So it's faster. I can't switch because of Arena Trap. Is that true? Okay, wait. Does Doug Trio not have Arena Trap? Or does this one have Sand Veil? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, like that's fine. Bam. Yeah, Bam dropping 83, bro. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Also, on your birthday, I'll give you my friend code on the Switch so I can gift you the birthday gift. Let's freaking go, dude. Oop. There we go. All right. I do need to switch into Oddish Wolves, but not get killed. We'll just try it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay. Never mind. So this, we'll just do our cool strat where we just switch into Gyarados, intimidate, and dodge the dig, bro. 100%. Discovering everything myself has been so fun. I actually got spoiled on all the legendaries and mythicals, but not the end of the world. If the Sandstorm didn't start up, then it has Arena Trap for sure. Okay, but it's Sand Veil, not Sandstream, right? And I can switch out my Pokemon for free, basically. So I'm thinking it's probably... It is Sand Veil, right? Or is Gen 3 different? Let's go. It missed. Okay. Okay. Stun Spore. See if I care. It's okay. We'll just intimidate you to death. It's okay. We're catching this Doug Trio, okay? I don't care. We're catching this freaking Dugtrio. We're going to intimidate it till it can't get intimidated no more. In fact, we'll even use Barius to help intimidate, bro. Yo, shiny Phalanx looks like freaking pancakes. Yo, low-key, I can see it. I like the blue eyes, though. I like the brown look way more than the yellow, in my opinion. Maybe that's my millennial gray trait. All right. Go for dig here, because I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy. I want to free switch in to Oddish, okay? This is why you need Intimidate Mons, by the way. Dude, this is why you grab Intimidate Mons, bro. This is perfect. Okay, so I think that's 6, but I'm just going to do one more for, you know, being safe. Yeah, okay. We're chill. We're chill. This is perfect. This is perfect. So what we'll do is we'll switch into Barius, let him take the dig. It should kill with Stab. It should kill. And we can swap into Oddish. Perfect. Sorry, Barius. You had to be sacrificed for this one. All right, let's see. What do we got? Yeah, Dugtrio is so goated for early game. Dude, I know. You get such a high-level Pokemon. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to make us work for that Stun Spore. Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it, dude. Let's go. Can we do National Dex doubles with your Huzlock team? I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Right? Like, afterwards, like the team I get when I beat the champion, we'll play some showdown with it. Yeah, get cooked, brother. Get cooked. Now, let's throw out our Great Balls first, just to see. Just to see. Sand Veil and Arena Trap. Okay. Sand Force is its hidden ability. Okay. Gyarados wouldn't have been hit. He's flying. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I have enough Pokeballs. That was not good. What was I worried about? What was I worried about? What was I worried about, bro? Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. All right. All right, what do we name this one? Let's see. I haven't given Caleb a name yet. Or I haven't named one Caleb yet. Caleb the Dugtrio. Since you're here, bro. Since you're here, bro. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the freaking team, bro. Low key. Let's not run into another Dugtrio. Low key, let's not run into a Diglett with Charizard out front. There we go. That's the good move. That's a good move. Now let's go beat up on Lieutenant Surge. Okay? Let's go beat up on Lieutenant Surge. All right? We got a Dugtrio. We literally have nothing to worry about. Literally have nothing to worry about. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. I still have yet to watch the so-called Huzlock. What's the scoop with that? Just Huz, dude. Just hose. You know what I mean? It's Platinum. You can only get Pokemon that are, like, sus, okay? Like, if you think about it, you could probably do, like, you know, get married to it or something. So I'm trolling. So no, but that's what it is. So we have a very limited selection of Pokemon. And it's a hardcore Nuzlocke in Platinum. It's been pretty fun. You know, I think we're about to reach the end because, like, you get so many good Pokemon by the end. It's just like, whatever. So remember I named Geodude Foid Rock and it censored it. But you can name Zubat Foid Slop and it's okay. So, there you go. Keep Doctor Strange in the party. I do want an Alakazam. But I do want an Arbok and I do want a Nidoking. Man, there's too many good Pokemon in this freaking game, dude. We'll just keep the Ekans in so for now. We'll keep the Ekans in, bro. Let's see here. I still have... Yeah. Did not think he was going to stay in while yellow with the Pokeball. So Squeaky Clip, I may be incorrect, but the reason I don't go into red in Gen 3 is because maybe it's just... Maybe I have completely wrong information. But I thought the catch rate did not get any better after it was already in yellow. That's what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's what I think. I think in later gens it changes, but Gen 3 capture rate calculator. But if I remember correctly, I thought in Gen 3, like, the difference between half health and, like, red didn't matter. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's do 50%. And then let's do 20. Oh, wait. Maybe it is better. Maybe it is better. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking about. Why did I think that? Okay, never mind. That's just wrong. Whoops. That's just wrong, dude. I guess I just don't know, bro. Yeah, we got it, bro. Yep, wolves. Yeah, we had the Oddish, dude. It's clutch. I have a shiny Doug trio. Let's go. Yeah, only female. Basically, can only use fur bait. That's a better way to put it, actually. Cut. Who are we going to give cut? Where's my TMK sat? Who do we got? Ooh. Come on, Caleb. Come on, Caleb. You don't need Sand Tomb. Who the... you don't need Fury Swipes. That's for sure. Boom, bro. Yeah. Suslock. Exactly, bro. As soon as I come, I'm kicked off the team. No, wolves. Don't worry. Oddish is clutch, okay? Oddish single-handedly took down Misty, low-key. Wait, is that true? I can't remember what we used it for, but, like, still. Brick Break is good on Charmeleon. Cool Hat needs a water-type move. No, but it's special attack! It's got stab. It's fine. But Gyarados isn't a special attacker. I do not care. I do not care. Alright, let's just have Caleb march through this freaking gym. Let me heal up my team so they're all alive first, bro. For real. Me trying to get everything down to 1 HP? No. Yeah, I'm just lying. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know why I thought that. I swear back in the day I was trying to catch Rayquaza, and it was like half health was the same as red, but that's just wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me, dude. Yeah. National Dex allows things like Mega Z moves. Okay. Being asleep increases the chances the most, I feel like. I think it does. The reason I go for paralysis more often than not, there I didn't have a choice. Because with sleep, you have to constantly put it back to sleep. While paralysis, it's like a constant thing, so every turn you can use it. I don't know. Maybe that's not logically sound, but... Nope, there's only trash here. There's only trash here. Okay. Nope, there's only trash here. 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 There's only trash. Okay, well, it can't be these ones. Alright, alright, alright. I always teach him water pulse too. People are low-key stupid thinking Gyarados is bad. Yeah. It's like, guys, remember, stab is a thing. Gyarados still does more damage with the water pulse than Nidoking. Because Nidoking might have a little bit higher special attack, but because water pulse is stab with Gyarados, imagine Gyarados' special attack stat is 1.5 times what it is whenever it's using a water type move. It's just a better user for water pulse. So, yeah. I've always found the whole thing about like, oh, no, you can't use special moves on Gyarados. You can't use water type moves on Gyarados. It's like, no. A Surf from a Gyarados is still better than a Surf from anything that isn't just a special water attacker. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've always found that to be a little ridiculous. But yeah, Gyarados is goated, dude. Once you get strength on him, bro. Once you get strength on Gyarados, he's a beast, bro. Also, you'll be surprised Eternal Flower Floette doesn't have a shiny. Making the only Pokemon without a shiny. Now, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. Finally got a Nidoqueen. Heck yeah, bro. Every Nidoking needs a Nidoqueen. True? Hey, there's a switch. Boom. And, okay. I thought that was the trick. I thought the trick was always the one next to it. How does that work, chat? How does this puzzle work? Am I getting IQ gated by Pokemon? IQ baited? No, IQ filtered. Boom! I knew it was one of them that are next to him. Okay. Here's the thing. We're not going to go back and heal. We're just going to go straight in with our Doug Trio. Just going to work, bro. Yeah. That puzzle is like us. Bro. Hold on. Hold on. Bow to ground this glorified drill sergeant. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Took forever with only one early game Moonstone. Oh, yeah. That's right, because you only get one early on. That is true. That is true. Mega Banette is trash. What's that? That scene from Whiplash? Nope. Nope. Mega Banette is awesome, okay? My entire team of the Elite Four right now, besides Rhydon, was caught pre-surge. Let's go, dude. Good goated team, bro. That's why Kanto's so goated. There's so many good Pokemon. There's just so many good Pokemon. So many. You still need to find a female Nidoran? Well, you can trade for one, right? At least I remember you could. Let's go. I'm not using Gyarados because I have a Blastoise. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's the thing about water starters is you don't get to use the other water types in the games. I mean, you can. Like, I want to use Arcanine even though I have Charizard, but I don't know how well that's going to be, like, as a team. Dude, Hyper Beam and Return and Surf. Exactly, dude. It's awesome. Dude, Lapras, though. Lapras is also... See, there's so many good Pokemon in this gen, bro. It's always the one next to it, but it can't be the one that said note before it, it seems. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Lapras, underrated turtle. It is a turtle. It's got a shell. It's got a shell. A Nidoking without stab is questionable, but it is early game. Thrash is good. Thrash is a very good move. High base power. Ooh, I do not like that double team. I am now fearing... I could have just sold here, but I want to get a Thrash out. It's going to use double team, isn't it? Dang it. Come on, hit the Thrash, Gabriel. Let's go. Yeah. Dang it. Hey, but at least I'm not getting... Oh, I am... Oh, it keeps going. Oh, no. Oh, no. Go! Hit! Yes! No! No! What? Okay. 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 We might be cooked. We might be cooked. Yeah, use that super potion. It's okay. Gabriel's got this. Gabriel's got this. I don't care. Double team all you want, dude. Gabriel's got this, bro. Gabriel needs the EXP, bro. Come on. Breakthrough confusion. Come on. Let's go. Dang it. That's all you got. All you got's quick attack. Gabriel's got Thrash. Dang it. Come on. Come on. How many turns of confusion are we going to go through? You... Oh. Perfect. Let's go! Come on, Gabriel! Lock in! Lock in! Lock in! Yeah! That's my GOAT! Who's my GOAT? Hell yeah! Static don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter, bro. Yo. Candilo's heavily carried by strong Kanto Pokemon that isn't horrible. Yeah, Elite Four underleveled so rough. Went from one shot in the Victory Road Cool Trainers to getting one shot of myself, dude. Yeah. If you get speed cucked as an underleveled Elite Four challenger, you're cooked. You're cooked. But dude, yeah. I want to try a team with Gyarados and Arcanine and my current Nuzlocke having double Intimidate seems OP. Dude, it is. That's why I want Arbok, dude. Part of me thinking is Arbok's not going to work, though. Because I already have a Nidoking. But maybe I trade the... Maybe I boxed Nidoking. I got a lot of usage out of him. He's been great. And now Arbok becomes our poison type. And then we slot in a new Pokemon. But I want to rock Arcanine, Gyarados, and Tauros, and Arbok. Because that'd be hilarious. Having 4 Intimidate mons, dude. Yeah, Juan's Kingdra PTSD. Dude, yeah, the double team, bro. The double team cheese is crazy, bro. Dude, we got this, bro. Yeah, let's freaking go, dude. Yeah, level curve does suck in Gen 2. But, dude, Gabriel locked in. He said, cast his Thrash. Cast his Thrash, bro. Got an Arcanine with Intimidate, Neutral Nature, still remembered Bite, and taught Flamethrower, Fire Breath, or whatever the move that sold. Fire Blast? Yeah. Raichu's was a world champion on Wolfie's 2016 team. Raichu's pretty cool. Not Pikachu, but he's okay. Yeah, dude. That's cool. What do we got here? All right. Caleb, thank you for your service. We'll keep you on the team because you're so high level. You're like a backup button. You know what I mean? Who's really... Barius needs work. But... Yeah. Barius needs work. I don't know what I was going to say after that. Did you meet the other aide? Around Route 2. Okay. So now that we have Cut, right? We can go back to Route 2? Is that a thing? Can't we go somewhere? I don't know. Am I messing something up? I didn't even think about that. You could have just skipped Lieutenant Surge here, couldn't you? Once you get Cut, because then you could go past Cerulean. But yeah, let's go. Moxie ranked all Gen 6 Pokemon, including Megas. Dude, where'd he put Mega Metagross? He's got to be one of the GOATs, right? 2 hours long. I'm going to keep listening, but I got to vacuum some dog puke on the couch. Bro. Dude. Good luck, Caleb. My dog, one time, she threw up 2 nights in a row. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't handle. Like, dogs, they be like that sometimes. They'll be fine for, like, months and then randomly just vomit. And you're like, oh my gosh. What's happening? Or is she okay? It's like it's a dog. They puke for no reason. You know? Backup who knows cut and dig. Love Doug Trio. Yeah, dude. Dude, I didn't even think about that. I could use dig to go back to Pokemon centers. Yo! I didn't even think about that. I could jump over this ledge and be fine. I could jump over this ledge and come back because I have dig. Dude. We love Doug Trio. We love Doug Trio, bro. You know what Corium is? No, I don't. That girl by Route 5 was the trade, Caleb, the one by the Underground. Yeah, I remember talking to her earlier. Was it Nidoran for Nidorina or Nidorino for Nidorina? What do we got here? We'll go Bite. Get the flinch. Heck yeah. Don't you love when you just speak things into existence? I feel like so often we can just speak things into existence. Like, it's flinching because I said it would. Okay? God's looking out for me. Providence is looking out for me. And then he also humbles you a bit. Okay? He also humbles you a bit. And it's going to be free from the wrap. No, it isn't. Okay. Let's go. But, you know, we just speak things into existence. Like, you know, it's fire. Can I just say, guys? Okay. This is to everyone out there, not just car people. But, look. I hate SUVs. No, I don't. I hate crossovers for the most part. I love SUVs because they're like trucks. There's a lot of utility to them. But there is one crossover SUV that I learned about like a year ago or like a couple months ago. 6 months ago. That I have not been able to get off my mind. I'm like, this is like the perfect vehicle. Okay. Let me put you on. It is the 2009 to 2013 BMW X5 35D. Don't forget the D, okay? Don't want the I, you want the D. It is a beast, okay? It's a crossover, so it's big. It's got all-wheel drive. It's bulky. But it's a diesel. It's got a 3-liter diesel. 3-liter turbocharged diesel. It's a beast, okay? You do a delete, and you tune it, and it's a beast. It's fast as hell. It's practical. It can actually tow shit. X5 is a beast. The E70 X5 with the diesel. I'm like, dude, I need to get that car. That needs to be my daily driver. Might get rid of the Yukon for it one day. Obviously, I don't have the money now, but for real. Your dog's vomiting is never fun, bro. Yeah, I agree. It's scary, but then, you know, the first time Misty threw up, I was like, oh, is she okay? The most dangerous man-made lava flow. Oh, it's a nuclear reactor. Dude, Alexander's on that nuclear reactor grind right now. Like, the first time your dog throws up, you're like freaking out. You're like, oh my gosh, what the heck's going on with her? But then, like, every time after, like, all right. All right, you just made a mess with the flip. And Nidorina, male for female. The man by the Snorlax on the docks is Nidorina for Nidorina. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, Derek, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I was actually in a horrible mood when I first started the stream because it's been one of those days. But you know what? I came around. I think I'm doing a lot better. That's kind of what FireRed does to you, okay? FireRed can put you in a good mood. Can put you in a great mood, dude. But yeah. Snorlax has fallen off by a lot. Dude, I didn't even think about putting Snorlax on this team, bro. Snorlax on this team? I didn't even think about it. Dude, that strength, that full power strength to return? That could be goated, dude. Hyper Beam's a physical attack in this game? Yo. I didn't even think about that. We might have to put Snorlax on this. See, there's just too many good Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, in other games, you gotta get, like, in Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, you, like, have to get a Gardevoir. You just have to. And there's no Pokemon in the game to really replace it. Unless you're a huge Alakazam guy. You're not going to be replacing Gardevoir and Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. Like, in this game, it's like, I love Arbok, but I also love Nidoking. But I also love, like, other Pokemon as well. You know what I mean? So, like, I was trying to think of another poison type. But, like, even Muck and Weezing are cool. Like, you have a lot of options in Kanto. It's really cool. But, yeah. Random, but I used to play Pokemon competitively in Showdown. But after I got harassed and stalked by someone that I beat in the game, I haven't touched it since. Yeah, people can get crazy on that Showdown, bro. People can get absolutely crazy on Showdown. Let's go, dude. This is slow and steady wins the race, okay? When do we get Arbok? If it's like in its 30s, then we're just going to skip the Arbok. But if it's like 22, okay. Can I thug it out for 22 levels? Maybe. It might be worth it. It might be worth it, bro. I'm good. Just think about a game. I don't know if I want to get it or not because I just got a Switch about a week and a half ago. Or a Switch about a week and a half ago. Don't know what's worth getting. These games are totally worth getting. I know they're older. They're like for the Game Boy, right? But like 20 bucks. This is a lot of game for $20. A lot of game. Like you get a lot of game for just 20 bucks. It's cheap, low value. Like, you know, it's only 20 bucks, you know? If you don't like it, it's only 20 bucks. But that's good. You said you got a Switch. Depends what games you're into. The Switch, there's a lot of good different types of games you can get. So it just kind of depends what you like. If you like RPGs, there's a ton, dude. Yeah, Xenoblade. I would suggest Fire Emblem Three Houses. Even if you've never played a Fire Emblem game before and you just want to get into the series, Three Houses is a perfect game. Perfect game, even if you don't like Fire Emblem or think you don't. Yeah. Snorlax isn't it? You don't think so? I don't know, bro. I like that. I like the... ooh, growth is scary, actually. I like the stab normal. Stab normal gets me going, dude. Not gonna lie. Like, that's why I like using Lopunny. That's why I like using Stoutland. Stoutland's one of the best Pokemon of all time. Like, I just have to be up front. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm wrapped. That's scary. Holy crap. Like, Stoutland's got to be one of the best Pokemon of all time in a normal playthrough. Stab Return. Intimidate. How many effing times I'm going to be paralyzed? Holy shit, dude. There we go. And we're still wrapped. And we're still wrapped. Okay, if we get through this bite, maybe we kill here. We're freed from the wrap. I don't know. Do we go for it? Let's go for it. This is risky because that wrap kills me. Brother. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Okay. And I have no potions. No, that's awesome. Oh, that is awesome. I love that. I've stocked no effing potions. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Okay. We're here, dude. Corium is formed during a nuclear meltdown. It's a Frankenstein of elements like concrete, control rods, and ground, and a lot of other things. Interesting. I really got a Switch 2. Oh, okay. This game made me get it, even though it's on Switch 1 too. I'm thinking about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. I've never played the remake, but I love Mystery Dungeon. I played Red Rescue Team. I've played Blue Rescue Team. I love those games. Awesome games. I love them. They're fun. I don't know how much the remake costs. If it's like $60, I don't know if I would suggest it fully. Great games. Their price on DS, like around $35, is a better price than $60. So, I would say that. But yeah, Snorlax was viable in VGC, but it isn't worth using now. Okay. Dude, let's go. Yo, Otis was helping Caleb out. Let's go. Dude, Otis, real one. So now Caleb's got a Nidoran. Female, right? Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. What can we do here? I'm trying to think. Is there anywhere else we can go? Or is that just the way to go? I got to get potions. I forgot. There's a cut tree down here. Okay, so I didn't have to do all that crap. Is there a cut tree down here? No. What's this all about? Is there a way back towards... No, a Diglett... I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, I just got... Whoa! I just got lightheaded. Okay. Whoa! I just got lightheaded. Let's get some potions up in this. And an escape rope. We already got 3. Dude, why did I just get so lightheaded right there? Holy crap, dude. It's not going away. It's not going away. Like, I'm fine, but, like, geez. I survived the puke. The carpet cleaner vacuum's a blessing and a curse. Cleans flawlessly, but takes forever. Yeah, dude. Is it one of those extractor ones? Those are handy, dude. Rescue Team DX is a must-buy. Easily 100+ hours of content. They added way more content to the new remix. Okay, I'm not familiar with the game, so I'm not sure. You get it at the full price. Sounds like Caleb had a good experience with it. Personally, I love Red and Blue Rescue Team, so they're great games, regardless of the price. Like I said, I don't know if they added enough content to justify the $60, but it seems like they did, so it's okay. I'd pay $70 for DX if I had to buy it again. So worth it. Okay. Well, Caleb's actually played it, so I'd listen to him. I'd listen to him. Yeah, I'm super excited for Winds and Waves. You already know I'm getting the Waves and the Fire Puppy. You're one of the Pom Bomb guys, huh? I elect for none. I elect for none. I'm just trolling. Low-key, I am stubborn, and I haven't bought a Pokemon game in a long time. But the Brout memes have been growing on me. What do we got here? Should we give this to Suicune or Charizard? Because Suicune's got Gust. Pidgeot needs as much help as it gets. It doesn't get Wing Attack, does it? Let me check up Pidgeot's moveset. Because it doesn't get Wing Attack, does it? It does at level 27? Okay, but not as bad. What does Pidgeotto get, though? That's Pidgeot. We're going to wait till level 36 to get a Pidgeot. That's insane. Wing Attack level 37. We'll just get Aerial Ace on it. Why not? I don't know. Maybe we'll wait. I'm one of those misers who will wait. Who will wait. You know? The last moment to use the TM. Can anyone lure Shockwave on this team? That's crazy. Nidoking's insane, dude. Brick Break on Charizard. That's the move. Brick Break on Charizard is the move, dude. You get that rock coverage. You gotta get those rock types out of the way, dude. Better than Metal Claw. 100% better than Metal Claw. What can Metal Claw even cover that Brick Break can't? Nothing. But Smoke Screen kind of sucks. We'll get rid of Smokescreen. It doesn't do damage. Why should it be on this team, bro? Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom. Okay. Otis, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are great. They should release them for these games, bro. Crazy went from Pokemon XY Lumiose to Legends 8. Lumiose, the glow up. Yeah, way bigger. Or is it bigger? It's got to be bigger. I'm in the opinion that the old re-release should be like $5 to $10 only if it's been modified and upgrades. It should be more. I think they should be released at what they were at. You know, back in the day, it was valued at about $30. And it's like, they didn't diminish in content for being 20 years old, you know? It's still the same game. So I think, honestly, I would have paid $30 each. But that's me. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Pom-Pom does seem like a Toby Fox character, bro. What's the last new Pokemon game you bought? Sun and Moon. That was the last one I bought. If you see me playing a new one on my channel, I won't tell you how I got my hands on them. I'm borrowing them, is what I'll say. I'm borrowing them. All right, Barrios, you've got this. Lock in. You're going to be an Arbok one day. You're going to be a big, beautiful Arbok one day. And we're going to switch you out real quick, actually. We're going to switch train you from here on out. We're going to switch you out, and it'll be fine. So we can get out here, bro. Pidgeot learns moves way too late. For whatever reason, yeah. So I didn't even use my TMs till the Elite Four. That's usually what I do in my playthroughs. I wait till the Elite Four. Really hope that they port Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald to Switch next. Start of the Gen 3, want to replay it so badly. Yeah, I think what they should do and what they'll probably do is start with Ruby and Sapphire. And then maybe like 6 months later drop Emerald. Because I don't really see them releasing all at once because everyone would just buy Emerald. You know what I mean? So it's probably just going to be Ruby and Sapphire first. Then we're going to get Emerald. If I was a businessman, that's what I would do. Good job, Various. Good job. Let's get him back out. The Intimidate helps. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have no shame in admitting I've never used a Pidgeot. I've only used it once, so it's kind of exciting to use it again. It's just like, now you're sort of realizing why you don't. Like, you don't get Drill Peck. It learns Wing Attack way too late. You know, it's kind of like a, you know. Why does Nidoking have such an insane move pool? Unreal. That's what I'm saying. I mean, he is a king. You know what I mean? He's the GOAT. He's a king. That Rock Throw's not doing anything. You're an Onyx, pal. We got the better snake here. Let me move Water Pulse there. Boom. This is Aura. Come on, Water Pulse on a Gyarados. That's awesome. Yeah. Life Orb, Sheer Force, Nidoking, W. I haven't bought a new game in a while. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I bought these games, obviously. But outside of these games, I can't remember the last game I bought. It's been a long... I'm thinking half a decade, maybe? Like Devil May Cry 5, in terms of full price. Devil May Cry 5... Fire Emblem 3 Houses, but I think that came out before DMC 5. Actually, now that I think about it, is that it? Is that the last one? 3 Houses? Holy crap. 3 Houses might be the last game I bought full price. To be honest, when I can play the game for free, charging $20 for no upgrades, no thank you. I mean, that's the thing is like, sure, you can play it for free on emulator, and I do, and I also own, you know, I own FireRed and Leaf Green. But for me, it's like, I want to like spend my money in a way that like promotes good behavior from Pokemon, like Game Freak. I haven't bought a new Pokemon game in a long time. A lot of it's because of just what I think of the quality of the games. I mean, obviously, they're not going to be horrible games. They're made by Game Freak, but like, they're not where I want them to be, especially after Black and White 2. And so them releasing this is like, hey, these are great games. I'm willing to spend money for a game like Fire and Leaf Green. And so hopefully Game Freak sees how these have topped... By the way, these have topped the eShop. Hold on. Should I save before I go to the eShop? Or I'll show you. They've topped the eShop for the last 2 weeks. And so... there's an appetite for games like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Conventional, older style Pokemon games. And so I'm going to spend my money in a way in which Game Freak knows that there is an appetite for that. So that maybe they can start making games that are linear like Fire Red and Leaf Green again. So that's what I think, bro. Do y'all consider the Analog Pocket? I've looked at it. It's just when I have my actual consoles still, I don't, like, what does it fulfill that a real console doesn't? I don't know. If there's, like, genuine upside to it, then I'm just uninformed. But if I have the console, I just haven't really had an urge to purchase it. They're not going to port Emerald just like they didn't remake Platinum. They're duos, just making more money. Why we didn't get Zero Gray. But that's the thing is, like, if they wait 6 months, then it's kind of like when you sell a hard copy book before a soft paperback book. Because no one actually likes to have a hardcover book. They're annoying. They're a pain in the ass to read. They suck. Maybe they display better, but they just suck to read. So what book companies will do is they'll release the hardcover book 3 months or a month before the paperback. So the people that really want the book will spend the money on the hardcover. And then 3 months later, they'll release a paperback and everyone else will buy the paperback. No one would buy the hardcover book if the paperback cover book existed. Because it's cheaper, it's easier to read, it's a better format, and that's why they'll do that. So I think what Game Freak will do is they'll release Red and Ruby and Sapphire first, wait a couple months, release Emerald. So then, people will probably buy all 3 for the most part, but the people that weren't even willing to purchase Ruby and Sapphire may purchase Emerald. And the ones who won't purchase Emerald because they already bought Ruby and Sapphire, well, they already bought 2 games. So they're way in the green. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm just like ranting, bro. What's your opinion on anti-heroes? They could be cool. Like Shadow, he's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope they release a Pokemon collection game which has all the main series games. I just don't think it's going to happen. That'd be cool. Great value, especially in a physical cartridge. But these games are just too good. You know, they make a collection. It's not like Mega Man. No offense to Mega Man. But nobody's like a diehard Mega Man 3 fan. You know what I mean? If you like 3, you probably like 2. You probably like 1. You probably like 4. You probably like 5. You probably like 6. Maybe you like 7 and 8 a little bit less. But it's like, you don't value Mega Man 3 the same way someone values FireRed. You know what I mean? Like, there's diehard fans out there, but not to the level there are diehard Pokemon fans. And I love Mega Man. I'm a huge Mega Man fan guy. I bought both collections, one on the 3DS, and then the X collection on the Switch. But yeah. I guess the file will show that FireRed Leaf Green Switch ports are compatible with RSE, so it might drop all of them. That'd be pretty cool. Pidgeotto learns Aerial Ace. You can also teach it a secret power. Secret power is a good move. Okay, we'll see. Some secret power action going. Okay, Barius. Genuinely, we're just gonna switch training from here on out. This is going ridiculous, bro. The analog has insane upscaling. I think it's 100 times resolution. It looks flawless. I just ordered one a short while ago. Oh, the upscale. I was about to say maybe the upscaling is a little bit different. That could be a good plus. Let's see. I like hard copy. Good to whack dumb people with. Yeah. So you know, and you would buy a hard copy. So you're not like they wouldn't worry about you. You'd probably buy the book anyways. But you know, I remember reading that in maybe my economics 101 class, 110, whatever it was. It's like, that makes sense, you know? You sort of get the buyer, you get the suckers first, and then get everyone else in after. Well, I forget what that's called. Is that tiered release or something like that? I don't know. I don't know what the name for it is, bro. Shipwreck 64 is a Nintendo 64 game. It's a horror game, and a great horror game. Interesting. Yeah, I saw that. You said it was released last year, right? Or 2 years ago? Does it have the vibes of a 64 game? Oh, I see what you're talking about, yeah. Okay. It's got Nintendo 64 vibes. I don't have a GBA, plus having the backlit screen will be awesome. Dude, let me tell you something. My mom and dad, I don't know if they knew what they were doing, but they loved me a lot. Because this is my childhood Game Boy I got when I was like 4. And it's the backlit model, the AGS 101. AGS 101. Thing is awesome. It has maybe the best screen I've seen on a console. I know maybe there's some ghosting. Like when I'm playing Mega Man Zero, maybe it shows up. But like, one of the best consoles. And also just looks sexy. This nice sort of bluish silver is such a sexy look. Even when it's all scratched up, it's such a good look. So, yeah. The good thing is you can just keep buying Secret Power. Okay. Secret Power is in the Celadon Big Department Store. We'll put it on Pidgey just to see how it goes. Yeah. Dude, you got the goated SP. Dude, it's... Yes. And that's my childhood one, dude. I didn't have to buy that. Yeah, there was just a short period of time between the SP and the DS Lite where they sold these ones. And they're super expensive to get now. I mean, super expensive. In my opinion, like the $100 people ask for them now, it's probably fine. It's one of the best consoles of all time. But this is my childhood one. So it's got all my scratches from when I was a kid. all the nicks, you know. I love looking at it because, like, this is my childhood, you know. So, yeah, I have my childhood DS, my childhood Game Boy. But the AGS 101 is just one of the best consoles of the time. I love that screen. I love how the games look, bro. Yeah. I do, and here's something I regret. I do not have a DS Fat. I've never had a Fat model, and I've always wanted one. And they're not expensive. They're like 40 bucks for, like, a good one. And I've just never really felt like I wanted one. The DS Lite is just such a good console. It is only recently where I started to daily carry my DS Lite with the GBA flash cart, where I'm like, okay, I might think about getting a DS Fat because the GBA cart and the DS Fat stays flush with the console. It isn't like sticking out like on a DS Lite. And I'm like, I don't know. I'll try DS Fat. I just wish the screens were better because the GBA SP screen's awesome. The DS Lite screen's awesome. The DS Fat screen looks like shit. I don't know. I wish there was a way you could just take the DS Lite screens and, like, retrofit them into the DS Fat. Like, every 3 months or so, I look it up on Google to see if anyone's done it yet. And it still hasn't been done. So, yeah. Love the SP so much. I gotta put that screen in my older SP still. I have a Fat one that won't turn on. Dude. The Fats, I think the Fats are a nice form factor, but the SP is just such a vibe, dude. It's such a vibe. The full version of Shipwrecked 64 was released in 2024. Got it, bro. What is your phone wallpaper? No, that's an interesting question. Speaking of leaked Pokemon artwork, actually, hold on. So it's got a lot of green, so you probably won't be able to see it. It's got a lot of green, but during the Terra leak, like a year and a half ago, they released this artwork that has, like, it's like from Gen 3 era. It has, like, Munchlax, Whismur, Pikachu, Celebi, Latios, and it was, like, a super high resolution picture. And it's been my background for, like I said, a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. And so, like, there you go. When I said what I love about the leaks is the high quality pictures, there's an example. Like that, my phone background. You know what I mean? I unfortunately wasn't allowed to have video games until I was 6 or 7, so I got a DS Lite. Great game. Great console. I got one right here. Great console. This isn't my childhood one. It's one I got later. Amazing console. One of the best. Still have the same one I got with Blue Rescue Team. Let's go. The Target employee convinced me I had better graphics. Yeah, Blue Rescue Team was way better than Red Rescue Team. Oh, better graphics than Emerald? Oh, no! That's sad. I would have totally got Emerald over Blue Rescue Team. I've also been doing online ranking in ZA. Let's go, dude. So I ended up not starting out my childhood on Emerald. Oh, well. Yeah, Pearl came after. I got Pearl my 6th Christmas. 6th or 7th. No, 5th or 6th Christmas. Can't remember which one it was. But yeah. Pearl is a good game. Good game, dude. I had a Game Boy Color first. Pokemon game was blue. I'm a fossil. Wolves, yeah, you're unk. Wolves, you're unk, dude. You're unk. Are you okay? Are you okay, unk? Just trolling. I tried to tell you, if you hold off evolving Spearow, it learns Aerial Ace at 25. Damn. Well, look, I've used Spearow before. Drill Peck's awesome. I've used Spearow before. I want to use a Pidgeot. We're going to have a Pidgeot. We're going to take it to blue. We're going to beat down his Pidgeot with our Pidgeot. It's going to be Kino, bro. Praise Helix, hell no. Banned. Eclipse Genesis, banned. Trolling. His Kino, bro. That picture, bro. What was your first shiny? Mine was Ekans. I guess mine was Coughing. You all saw it on stream. My first full-on shiny was technically Coughing. But my first shiny, I think it was like a shiny Remoraid. Like X and Y chain fishing. I think it was a Remoraid. If I remember correctly. My first friend Safari one was Camerupt, which is one of my favorite Pokemons. Favorite Pokemon. So that's cool. The black and gold Camerupt's goated, dude. Amazing artwork. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. Oh, Red Gyarados. Yeah, that is my first shiny. Well, Wolves corrected me. It is the the Red Gyarados is my first shiny in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Can evolve it and learn the move at the same time. Damn. Well, yeah, because you would learn it in battle, and then... Okay, that makes sense. I have the Femboy Pink DS Lite. Let's go. Dude, I don't know where that one is. I did have it. I think it's still at my... I think it's in my room at my parents' house right now. But I have, like, 4 DS Lites. Or 3. No, 4. Because I have my blue one, my red one, metallic pink one. I used to have 5. I sold my black one. I'm probably going to buy another black one. Never sell your hardware. Every time I've sold my hardware, I just buy it back. So don't sell hardware. If you guys have hardware, don't sell it. Sell your games if you need to. Don't sell your hardware, dude. You know, games are data. You can't make it. You can emulate a Game Boy. You can't make an actual Game Boy because it's a computer. You know what I mean? You can't download a GBA console. That's my 2 cents. Never sell hardware. You'll regret it. Yeah, Unks Unite, bro. Trying to get into shape for the spring. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Dude, nothing some Ozempic can't help. Some Ozempic peptides and steroids, bro. Dread thinks has some insane moves in the Beyblade Burst Turbo anime. Let's go. Beyblade mention, bro. Femboy Pink. That's a take. I have the pink Game Boy. Lost it, though. No! Not the pink Game Boy. Not the pink Game Boy, brother. Bro has a 4DS Lite. Son. I had the 4DS Lite. I'm from the future. They go back to dual screens. I'm from the future. They finally figured out the dual screen's the best format, okay? I have 2 monitors. I have 2 monitors. People always have 2 monitors. When the hell did we give up on the dual screen setup? Okay? Every PC owner has 2 monitors, yet we're like, oh, I don't know if a gaming console should have 2. Duh. Obviously, it should have 2. Like, what the flip? What are we thinking? My wallpaper is the trans flag with Sylveon. Okay. Sylveon came before the trans flag, correct? I don't know. What came first, the chicken or the egg, huh? I'm in a catching session for my Infinite Fusion game. What Pokemon do you suggest to fuse? Ooh. I don't want to make him too cool or too hard to get. I like Arbok. Like a Cobra. What's like a metallic Cobra? Dude, Bronzong and Arbok. I feel like that'd be badass. That could just be stupid, but I feel like that'd be badass. Payday is such a cool move. That is such a cool move. But yeah. Let's go. I'm revealed for the trailer for the Godzilla Minus Zero. Dude, I watched Godzilla Minus One. That was an awesome movie, dude. I watched it in theaters. It was freaking awesome. We're never gonna get an Arbok. Dead ass. We are never gonna get an Arbok. We are never gonna get a freaking Arbok, dude. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sweet Club. You know what it is. You know what it is, pal. I love you. I could kiss you. Peptides for the Fly Gang, bro. I sold all my old Pokemon stuff when Destiny came out on PS4. No, Kale, that's so sad, bro. That's so sad. Red Gyarados is my second. Okay. I'm not taking roids. Run, push-ups, planks, squats in the gym. Let's go. No. You got to take roids, dude. It's so over. If you're not taking roids, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? For the culture, bro. For the culture, man. Oh, Dig's not teleport. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dig's not teleport. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, 4DS has 4 screens, dude. Heck yeah. Gabriel's falling off, dude. The fall-off's insane. Dude, 8 screens, bro. Magnitude 6. Get out of here, dog. Gotcha. I'll nickname them Flyboy. Will be legendary. Let's go. Let's go. Ekans is like C tier. That's what I'm saying, dude. I want Arbok so bad, though. Look at Sylveon and Shiny Sylveon. Yeah, they do look like the flag. I'm not going to lie. That's why I asked which came first. Yeah, another Pokemon Center coming up. Okay. I'm pretty counterculture, not going to lie. You're not going to like that I'm like pro-peptide, low-key. I won't take them. I just starve myself and I twink max, okay? But if you want to be big, I feel like nowadays you just... Why did I switch into... Whatever. We'll level... Whatever. I'm just not reading anymore, I guess, bro. I got a shiny Arcanine in Pokemon Go like 2 days ago. And now I have a shiny regular and a shiny Hisuian. Let's go. Let's go. Double the Arcanine, double the fun, bro. Top 5 favorite Mons of all time. Swampert, Flygon, Camerupt, Zapdos. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. Once you get past the top 3, I'm kind of like shaky, dude. Charizard? Just trolling. Let's see. The battle between Galaxy Pegasus and Gravity Destroyer will forever be the best battle in the anime. Is that Beyblade again? Yeah, natural peptides and beef are goated, though. See? God put peptides in beef. He wants us to have peptides, bro. Dude, we are so cooked. We are so cooked. There's no way back. There's no way back. There might be a way back. I'm just freaking out, dude. You can be natty and strong. Look up. Is that Father Moses, you said? Dude, let's go. Look, I'm not saying you can't be. I'm saying if you want to maximize being strong, you've just got to get on them. Gear is the only way. It's the only way. I just like fairy types and do like Pokemon girly designs. They could be goated, bro. Crobat's my favorite non-legendary starter. You'd like Mr. Cool Hat. You and Mr. Cool Hat would get along, dude. Mr. Cool Hat's a viewer. He loves Crobat, dude. One of the best. One of the best. Yeah. Like, you totally could be natty and strong. I'm just, like, maximizing it in the quickest time possible. Gotta get on my gear. And it's never been more accessible. Is that true? Am I gonna get banned for talking about this on YouTube? I gotta start a kick channel, don't I? Ugh. I might have to start a kick channel, bro. No Adrenochrome, demonic, yeah. No Adrenochrome, though. Okay? Yeah, Clavicular wrote of this, okay? As the wise father of looks maxing, Clavicular writes of this. You must use peptides. Okay, no. We're chill. We can go back to Cerulean. We're chill. I'm making it a vow. I will make Rattata the last Pokemon I catch in the Pokédex. The last. It's really easy and cheap to buy. That's what I thought. I wouldn't know how to get them because I just haven't looked into it at all. But yeah, I think it's never been easier to get on gear than now. Crobat was vile in VGC, but it played more of a support role due to Xerneas. Dude, the Geomancy. Geomancy Xerneas, bro. And thank you for letting me take the day off, boss. Oh, thank you. Thank you, boss. Dude, Barius, it's okay. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I legit don't really like being a guy. Well, come on, dude. We got to get on peptides and gear together. We got to look... I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling. No! You know, that could be it. It kind of sucks. I'm going to be honest. Like, I look around, I'm like, dude, being a guy is, like, the most awesome thing, but also the most annoying. You know what I mean? It's, like, irritating because you have to, like... People always be talking about, you know, like, well, women get periods, so, like, it's worse. It's like, okay, but, man, we got to deal with... This is such a boomer-coded joke. We got to deal with women on periods, okay? Like, it evens out in the end. I mean, it's like a dude. In every part of life in modern America, being a dude is the most annoying thing ever, okay? You want to get into a school, you're treated as a second-class citizen. You want to get a job, you're a second-class citizen because you don't fill in ESG scores and all that other crap. It's like, being a dude is just an uphill battle, but then you get to sit back and be like, I'm a dude. So you're just chilling. I got a ball sack, okay? Between my legs. I'm just chilling, okay? Like, God has a place in heaven specifically for every single chud. Every single chud. You might be a dude, you might think you're worthless because the world treats you like you're worthless, but God has a place in heaven for all the lovely chuds in the world, okay? It's just true. That is doctrinal. It sounds a little rude, a little crass, but it's true. Okay? You're playing a game from 2004. Why not talk like 2004? That's what I'm saying, bro. If you're a guy, you've got a Twink Max. Facts! Twink Max or get jacked. The process is life, bro. Exactly. This has got to be part of life, bro. Nothing's quick and easy, or at least nothing worthwhile. It's true. It's a labor. Your whole life, bro. Eclipse question their identity again, bingo. Yeah, Barius is like, just came back. He's filling out his bingo cheat. Yeah. You're Twink Maxing all the way, bro. I'm thinking, like, to fully twink max, I might need to get on a cycle of steroids. Just to, like, to finish the process, you know what I mean? Then get off of it again. Being a guy's go to WK, let's go. Crobat would run Haze due to Geomancy. Ah, that makes sense. I see that, man. It can be hard sometimes, but it's worth it. Totally. Totally. What am I running around here for? I think I encountered the only Pokemon on the route. This is just, we're just chilling. We're just chilling, bro. Yep. We're not catching Rattata. I am making sure this is the last Pokemon of the Kanto Pokédex I capture. I will catch 149 Pokemon, including Raticate, before I waste a Pokeball on that disgrace of a Pokemon. That disgrace. I wouldn't know what to say. I was 4. Yeah, I was 2, technically. So I wouldn't know what to say either. But it's okay. Speak how you would in 2004. Gaga. Dude, can I just say, playing Pokemon as a child makes you the smartest kid in your class, okay? Do y'all remember, maybe it was just me, but you learned so many big words from Pokemon that when you show up to kindergarten, you're the king of the classroom, okay? Straight up. I remember my teacher's like, someone raise your hand, say a letter that starts with A. Apple. B. Box. And then go down. E. I raise my hand. Evolution. 5 years old. Evolution. Yeah, it's like evolution, bitch. Yeah. Explain that one to the rest of the kids, huh? So, like, I felt like such a badass when I was in kindergarten because I could play and read because of Pokemon. Doesn't this guy give me a TM? No. Maybe I already got it. Yeah, I do have the Dig TM. Bro, facts. Here's some advice for using a special attacking psychic or ghost type. Make sure to run no attack IVs. I guess? Like, you don't need to. You know what I mean? Real. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't believe I made it 10 generations. Yeah, dude. 30th anniversary, 10 generations. It's been a long time, bro. It's due to a move called Foul Play. Ah, based on the opposing Pokemon's attack stat. Okay, no, I see it. I see it now. I see it now, bro. Yeah, I remember how we talked in 04. Yeah, Wolves. I bet Wolves and Suicune Club know exactly how we talk. Yeah. Now let's go. The Xbox Live party chats were insane. Yeah, I never got to experience that. What's here? What's the encounters here? We got anything cool? I'm not going to complain about Voltorb. Barius, please don't die. Please don't get exploded here. You were not partaking? Yeah, bro. We called each other gay all the time. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nowadays, it's so soft, bro. I've kind of realized that retard has been uncensored a lot. YouTube, if you still care, that was me just like as an informative sentence. Like a lot of that stuff has been softened on in terms of censorship. But yeah, back in the day, you know, I remember even when I was a kid, we were allowed to say a lot of crazy shit that you just can't say nowadays because you'll like get your life ruined. But isn't that ridiculous? Like you get your life ruined over these stupid words. And like, you know, you could just like, there are people who like commit crimes, like loot stores, repeat offenders, loot stores, kill people, and they're let out of prison 10, 15 times. And it's like, okay, but I can't say retard without, I can't get a job anymore. Like, did you guys see this? There's this teacher, Foyd, like this female teacher, okay? And she lost her job. So on the offset, W, a woman's now unemployed. This is great news for the males out there. That's besides the point. Regardless, she lost her job because a student slammed her laptop shut and she texted her boyfriend, "Oh my gosh, should I shoot him?" Obviously out of exasperation. I say it all the time. Like, I'm going to kill you, okay? Like, how many times have I said I'm going to kill me and everyone in this room on stream? Snapchat takes that message that she sent to her boyfriend, sends it to the FBI, and the police are at her classroom on the hour. On the hour, she says it. And it's like, okay, so in this country, let me set this straight. In this country, if you say, as like a little bit of dark humor, I'm going to shoot this kid, or you say, I don't know, retard, or, you know, FAG, I don't know if YouTube's okay with that now. Your life's ruined. Don't even bother applying for a job. Heaven forbid running for public office. But you can, I don't know, steal and kill 14 times and a judge will let you out with no bail. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. It makes no sense to me, frankly. But yeah. Anyways, the Xbot reminded me, bro. Need $1 million for the bike, can only carry... Yeah, dude. Otis literally got to 900... Otis Lamar in chat literally got to $999,999. Couldn't get the bike. Couldn't get the bike, burp. Batman Brave and the Bold W. Ball knowledge, bro. Let's go. Voltorb learns Flash. Ooh. That might be a good one, though. Yeah, cancel culture is gay, bro. Facts, dude. Just let me say the words, dog. Male species W. A Foid is unemployed. Male... on the offset, a Foid lost her career. W. I'm just trolling. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Gen Z is canceling Flyboy for being goated with the sauce, bro. I do think throwing slurs around all willy-nilly can be a bad thing. Like, obviously, in some situations with private, perfectly fine, or with friends in private. Like, that's the thing, is like, obviously in polite society, I don't, like, people should not be, like, saying slurs in public. Because that's the thing, too, is, like, I want to be able to say it, but when I go out in public, like, I'm walking down the street, or I'm in, like, a store or something, or I'm eating at a restaurant, I'm not just going to be yelling slurs into the void, you know what I mean? You know, this company. Right? But it's like, you can't even say it. You can't even be heard saying it once. You know what I mean? It's like game over. It's like, okay. I think we had Xbox Live, okay? We could, like, you know, say these words. We can say, I'm a human being. I can utter things. I can make noises with my mouth, okay? Like, that should be okay. So, yeah, I love how this team is completely male, and then my Huzlock is completely female. But yeah, it's like, regardless, I'm just ranting at this point. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind. Let's see here. Charizard does have Brick Break. I am a gamer. I know my rights. I am a gamer. I know my rights. I can say that word. I can say that word. Oh, you bastard. You bitch. Okay, this shit pisses me off. Double slap hit 3 times. That's not how this works. No, okay? Charizard, you simp! Lock in! We're incels in this bitch, bro. Lock in! We're incels, Charizard. We don't let the hoes infatuate us. Look, she's enticing you, bro. Don't fall for it. Punch her square in the mouth. Let's go. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. My nose is so itchy right now. I don't know how shiny Pokemon hunters don't panic when they encounter a Pokemon that knows the move Explosion. Yeah, that's what the Master Ball's for, bro. That's what the Master Ball's for. Never grew up on Xbox Live. Me neither. I do remember, though. Do you guys remember those old YouTube videos where it was like Black Ops and Black Ops 2 lobby trolling? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Black Ops 2 lobby trolling. Where you use like a voice modulator and they would like troll people in the chat. Like, do you remember that? A nugget is totally useless. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Now I know to sell my nugget that I got on Nugget Bridge. Okay, you're Professor Oak's aide? Yes. Okay, so the next one's 50 and you get an EXP share. Is that correct? So, by the way, if you guys have a Golbat that you're using for some reason, put the Everstone on it, and then you don't got to worry about the Crobat thing. Right? I don't know, bro. I don't feel like an incel. That's the thing, is we don't get to choose. We just are. We are. We are Legion. We are incel, bro. Just trolling. Yeah, bro almost fell for the spell, bro. I'm back. My fiance hurt her ankle, so I've been helping her. Good man. Otis, you're a good man. You're a good man. Gotta run a Mon with Damp. Caleb's smarter man than I am. Don't use a Master Ball. Just get Damp. You said Flash? Where do we get Flash? You said Voltorb learns Flash. Where do we get Flash? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yao Ming? Iconic? Okay. You know, it's one thing to not let me escape. It's another thing to have me sit through a multi-attack move. Dude, I'm so close to just... I am so close to giving up on Arbok right now. Like, right now. Bro. Yeah, Clefairy twerking on Charmeleon. Yeah, she's like... It's like that scene from, what's that show? Symbiotic something? It's the guy that made, Symbiotic Titan, right? And there's that scene where the robot dude... Like, this girl's trying to get him to do her homework. Him to do her homework. And she starts twerking her booty cheeks on a Cartoon Network show. Like, her big fat booty cheeks on a Cartoon Network show. Straight throwing it back on a fella. And on a brother. And it just reminded me of that. I don't know why. Let's go, bro. I'm not an incel. Incel something you accept. A mindset. It's a black pill. No. It's a reality. It's a reality. Route 2. I gotta go all the way back. It's fine. We'll go back. We'll go back. We're getting, we are getting Flash, though. I know some people thug it out. I'm not gonna thug it out. I'm gonna play the game like it's supposed to be made. So we're gonna get a Voltorb and we're gonna get Flash. Let's go. I'm gonna do the yellow thing from here on out just to double down. Bro. Yeah, Titan. That's right. You got it, bro. We'll go back and get it, bro. Huh? On Cartoon Network? I'm serious, bro. He was stone cold. Yeah, it was like a whole ass minute of her shaking her big fat booty. And he's like, no. He's a stone cold, just like... I'm like, damn. It's on a kid's show, bro. I run a Meowth with pickup and Payday. Where do we get Meowth? Where do we get Meowth? Otis, you are... Why am I looking it up? I'm not gonna... My freaking... My retard brain. Freaking... I have a Pokédex. I'm gonna use the game... The feature in the game... That allows me to... Look where Pokemon are. Okay. 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 Perfect. We're gonna go back there anyways, so... Yeah. Screw a Voltorb. Screw a Voltorb, bro. Let's get it, bro. Oh, and Thief. Dude. Meowth is a good Pokemon. Yeah, that scene is unhinged, dude. Facts, bro. Are you gonna abandon Barrius again? Abandon you? No. Arbok will stay on the team. I just hate him right now, okay? It's no fault of your own, okay, Barrius? I'll kiss you on the forehead. No fault of your own, but... Yeah. Down. We gotta get Meowth. We gotta get Meowth, bro. Yeah. The reality is I'm preparing for marriage. I'm not an incel. Keep that black pill crap to yourself. Wolves, here's the problem. We all plan on that. I don't want to black pill you. I will not black pill you, okay? I won't. If you hear me talk like a chud, just treat it like I'm a chud, okay? Let's go, Meowth. Let's go. But yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh. I did not mean to use the Lord's name in vain. I was just reading. What is happening? We're just being our true selves. The true form of man. Routes 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 8. Hell yeah. We got it, bro. We got a Meowth now, bro. Meowth up in this. Cut. Flash. Just for the cave. Just for the cave. And then when we're back, we can put Diglett back in our party. It gives us cut. But for now, getting the Pokeball. Also, we got to fill out our Pokédex, you know what I mean? Because we got to get 50 before the EXP share. We got to get 50 Pokemon before the EXP share. Because I want the EXP share. Because right now, if we had the EXP share, Barrius would actually be an Arbok. It'd be nice, bro. It'd actually be nice, bro. But instead, bro. I didn't think I'd ever find a good woman. Then I met my Latina. Or got his big booty Latina. You gotta, oh, I didn't name the Meowth. Oops. You're nothing more than a slave to me, Meowth. Nothing more than a slave. Let's go to Diglett's cave, bro. Yeah. Black pill is lame. It turns women off. It's true. But I'm not here to turn on women, okay? If it does happen, it's on accident. I didn't mean to. And Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Look for a Latina with good family values. Dude, he's got the strap, bro. He's got the strap. Big booty Latina. Cook you some nice frijoles. Some nice... I don't know. That's so racist. You know, it's just something good. You know what I mean? Make you some nice food. Big booty. What more could you ask for? You could ask for an intelligent woman. Yes, she can be smart too, you know. A big booty Latinas can be smart too. I love when you say that. You want like a woman who can do these things. Like, okay, but what about her intelligence? Like, what, you think I'm going to date like a... You think I want to pass on my genetics with like a retard? Like, that's what I find crazy is you're like, I want a woman who can like, you know, do stuff around the house and like eat and cook and clean and shit. Like, oh, so you marry a stupid idiot? It's like, no, I'm going to be reproducing with this woman. I don't want my son to be an idiot. Why would I want an idiot? They think they're like completely mutually exclusive. It's like ridiculous, but don't listen to those women. It's okay. Don't listen to women in general. Pause. That's a joke. That's a joke. But yeah. Gotta not be resentful, world. As a chud, you can only resent. Okay? Where's Flash? Where's Flash, pal? Oh, we're back at Route 2. So is this the house? Is this the house where we could get the trade? Boom. Okay. Is this the trade right here? Ooh, I kind of like the Mr. Mime clutch right here, bro. It doesn't matter what ethnicity. What matters if you're yoked. Going to church together. Yoked with Christ. That is important. You can't forget that one. That's got to be good, bro. If you're nice, even just a small amount of Riz, it's plus 20 with Latinas. Do W. Caleb's got the strap, bro. Bro, don't forget to get Abra for the Mr. Mime trade. We'll do it. We'll go grab an Abra. We'll do the trade. We'll do the trade. We have to anyways. We're trading Doctor Strange, bro. We're trading Doctor Strange. It's unfortunate, but it must be done. It must be done. But won't it be level 11 like my Abra? It's going to be a pain to freaking get back up to level whatever we're at. And actually, who cares? I'm not going to use Mr. freaking Mime, dude. I'm not going to use Mr. freaking Mime, bro. What's down here? Is there like an item here? Let's go. Latinas have stronger Christian values. Bro, we got the Latina glaze in the chat right now. Latina glaze in the chat, bro. Go south. Go south. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Otis. I'm going south. We're going to SEC country right now. Move Pokemon. Let's get that Abra in here. Gabriel, you did us good. You did us good. Get Meowth in here instead of Doug Trio. You did us good. I think, Gabriel, this might be the time where we part ways. And whether God gives you, take it. I know a woman who's in church all the time with her autistic son. Hey, good woman. Good woman. Not saying all Floyds are bad. Never said that. There's some good women, okay? I know one. My own mother. So, yeah, W Mom, bro. W Moms. Can we get a W Moms in the chat for real? All right, what do we got here? I'm the biggest Shadow / Latina glazer you'll ever meet. We got Shadow the Hedgehog in chat. We got Shadow the Hedgehog in chat real quick. Yeah. Oh, Wolves, you're Latino. You'd know. Hey, well, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. Dude. Yes, W Moms, bro. Mr. Mime is psychic, though. Train in Lavender Town. Ghost to get... Dude, perfect. But don't all those ghost types have, like, attack... Not that I care about EV training. Who gives a shit? It's EV training. Dude, low-key... Mr. Mime could go hard. Mr. Mime could go hard. Not gonna lie. Now that I think about it. But Jinx, though. You ever think about Jinx? Yeah, W Moms, bro. We love our moms, okay? We love our moms. All right. You know how my Switch becomes Sun? I have not saved in a long-ass time. I'm worried. My Switch becomes Sun, and it burns up my mod chip and then prevents my game from saving. Does that sound great? Don't mod your Switch. If you can help it, don't mod your Switch. It's not worth it. It works fine when you're on the modded portion of your Switch, but then when you're on, like, the regular portion of your Switch, it screws everything up. If you get, like, some bogus Chinesium mod chip, bro. Let's see. Bye-bye, Doctor Strange. We'll replace you. We will replace you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that sexy pedophile. Look at that sexy pedophile. Mr. Mime, get that sweet ass over here, bro. I become Sun, destroyer of mod chips. Exactly. Dude, I was clicking a lot of buttons real quick. I could have reset, and that would have been horrible, dude. Had the same Switch since launch day. I guess I'll leave it alone just in case. I would. Mine, I got mine when they released the Smash Bros. Bundle. So what was that, 2018? Part of me loves it because I get to play Pokemon games for free. Because I borrow them from my family, of course. Thank Nintendo. You heard that? But then part of me is like, I do have all my legit shit on here. So, oh shoot. Speaking of, yeah, so Nintendo wanted me to get my bank statement stuff. I got my bank statements to get my account back. I'm like, you want me to give you my bank statements to get my account back? Kind of ridiculous. Mimian? Timid. Timid Mr. Mime. Look, that speed stat, it's 10 levels, it's 7 levels under Barrios, and it still outspeeds it, bro. We might be using Mr. Mime. Yeah, hear me out on Mr. Mime, bro. Any good homebrew stuff? I've just been playing actual games I just don't want to spend money on, bro. Yeah, I got mine in 2019. I haven't got a new Switch since. Let's go. Yay. Yeah, let's go, bro. Dude, I will not hear that. Better than Suicune? Heck no. Heck no. I will not be hearing that. Did we forget anything around here? Imputer? I don't think we did. No, I was like, the Dome Fossil. I'm like, nope. That is on Cinnabar Island. So we can't get it. Can't get it, bro. Dude, Otis, let's go, dude. Mr. Mime is really good. Yeah, especially the timid nature. Otis, you hooked a brother up, dude. Because that's going to be a goated freaking Pokemon. All right, what do we got here? Dude, this team is not making it through Mount Moon. Or sorry, Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel, right? Not making it through there, unfortunately. This team is kind of cooked. Okay, we might have to do grindy, but we're not gonna do it. Walking Wake is not better than Suicune. I will never admit that. Suicune's one of the greatest Pokemon ever made. I don't Cantonian Mr. Mime. I just hate it. It looks weird. It's nice, though. It is weird, but it's like, you know, it's a nice Pokemon. See, a lot of Pokemon can suck, but they look good. Cody, you're kind of trash, bro. Yeah, this team is not looking great, so. But yeah. Walking Wake is better than Suicune again? Not happening, bro. I am become Barrios, bro. Facts, dude. I write way too fast. Look, sometimes that's just how it is, bro. Our minds work faster than our mouths. Is that the saying? But yeah, let's go. Gyarados carries in Rock Tunnel. I'm gonna take your word for it. We're gonna rock Gyarados. I'm gonna rock Gyarados in Rock Tunnel. See how it does, bro. But yeah, its stats are fire for Gen 3. Do you get the elemental punches on Mr. Mime? Because that could be goated, dude. I don't even know where I'm going. I gotta go back up here. That's right. I like using Hypno even though his lore is sus. Is Hypno good? I think, like, obviously it's a psychic type, so in Kanto it's going to be great. But I'm just thinking, like, you know, there's so many good psychic types in this game. You've got Mr. Mime, you've got Jinx, you've got Alakazam. That's about where it ends. So it's in, like, 4th place of, like, 3 of the best Pokemon in the game. You know what I mean? Walking Wake is Water Dragon, and is a water type that benefits from being in the sun. Yeah, because it has that ability those Paradox Pokemon have. Let's go stock up on some stuff. We need it, bro. JK, you're the best player I've ever seen. Well, thank you, Cody. You're giving me mixed messages here. Mixed signals. It's okay. It's okay. What do we got going here? We're stocking up, pal. We're stocking up. We're stocking up. British Mr. Mime is worse than actual Mr. Mime due to being British. Yes, and an actual pedophile. Y'all remember that? Remember that stream? Galar streams. Remember those days? Never been a worse time to be alive than during the Galar streams. Look at some potions as well. I'm sure I'll need some of this. Yes. Some antidotes. Sure, some burn heals wouldn't hurt. Boom. And yeah, we're chilling. We got 3 escape ropes. We're chilling, bro. Hypno is also all right stats-wise, but it is Psychic. Yeah, Psychic will always make you good in this game. Bulky Psychic, easy to get in a Nuzlocke. That's true. Because in a Nuzlocke, bulk does matter a lot more than a normal playthrough. So, yeah, I could see that. It could be pretty good. It'd be pretty good. If you're pretty limited on what Pokemon you can get to, like, Abra's a pain in the butt. I need to encounter how many to catch it? Like 6? 6 Abras before I could actually capture one? So, yeah, I totally see that, bro. Sabrina's and Blue's Alakazam's doesn't do anything to Hypno. Oh, okay, so it sort of walls Alakazam in a way. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Galarian Mr. Mime is Smart Schoolboy 9. I don't know who Smart Schoolboy 9 is. Am I supposed to know who Smart Schoolboy 9 is? Alakazam, Mr. Mime, Kadabra, Mewtwo, all better. Yeah. So, I wasn't counting Mewtwo just because it's, like, post-game, but, like, yeah. Count all of them. You also got Mewtwo. And technically Mew, even though you can't really get it. Dude, this song, bro. Oh, this song. Dude, does this song not give you those, like, eerie vibes? You know what I mean? Like, it's not, like, super scary. Like, where you're pooping your pants. But, like, it's just, like, unsettling. That's a proper word. It's perfect. The song is perfect for what we're doing. We're going to switch train Barius while we're here. Use Flash. Perfect. See, look, I don't know how you could not use Flash in this game. But this cave is brutal, dude. This cave is absolutely brutal. Trainers are trying to kill you. Everything's just tough, dude. Let's see. Our first introduction to Scarlet and Violet was Iono and Bellybolt. I don't even remember that. Yeah. Alakazam, you can't get. Kadabra and Hypno are the same tier. Okay, so if you can't get Alakazam, that is true. Then it becomes, you know, more about using what you can get. Hypno is better than Kadabra. I'll give you that one. Yeah, eerie nostalgia, bro. Facts. Yeah, that ain't doing anything, pal. Catch this Water Pulse. Catch this Water Pulse, dude. But Kadabra does hit harder. That is true. Let's go. Don't sleep on Hypno. Haha, get it? Puts you to sleep. Hypnosis. Don't sleep on Hypno. I don't know. Is Dream Eater ever a viable strategy? Has anyone ever found a way to use Dream Eater legit? I don't really have I still don't have like a true counter for a psychic type. Oh, and Slowbro. Another psychic type. Doesn't Slowbro do Hypno's job better and it gets Stab Surf? I'm not trying to sow any division or discord here. But, I don't know. Yeah. You like some bulk on your team? That makes sense, bro. Yeah, all legendary teams, low-key, trashy, and low-class. No offense, but totally. Hypno was on Epstein Island, though. True. That might be the best part about Hypno, though. He has that aura. He had connections, bro. Oh my gosh, you can't say that. It's fine. Remember, I put Dream Eater on my Hypno for fun. Did it work? Yeah, you could put it... I've had Dream Eater on Pokemon. I've never used it. Bro, don't bake brownies in my trousers without at least 30-minute notice. Just a common curiosity. What are we talking about in chat? What is the poopy pants in chat, bro? Do I gotta use Flash every time? No. Rock Smash? Hell yeah. Who we got here? Barius, we're close. We're close, dude. Yeah. Kadabra, you can't just switch in on. You always have to lead with him. That is true. That is true. That is true. Hypno, yeah, Hypno is a good pivot. That bulk allows you to pivot with him. That is smart. If you're playing in set mode on Nuzlocke, that does matter a lot. That's why Intimidate Pokemon are so good in Nuzlocke, because you got that. It's such an easy pivot, because if it's a physical attacker, you just get that Intimidate off. Immediately cuts their attack. So it's great. Is there a reason for having good Mon post-game? Stuff like Caesar are locked. I'm not sure if there's any battling to other than Versus Seeker and Elite Four. There's the Battle Tower. Right? There's a Battle Tower on one of the Sevi Islands, I think. That's pretty much what you can do, bro. Yeah, it sucks you can't use Caesar, but hey, maybe they give us Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You know, on the Switch. Maybe we can use it then, bro. It's alright, bro. Let us slide 2 more times. Holy crap. Otis and Cody are going crazy, bro. I'm Nuzlocke minded right now. I'm doing one. Yeah, you're thinking about that bulk, you know? That's the thing is, like, in, like, regular playthroughs, you're just all about that attack. But it's like, you know? Sometimes you need a BBW to hold it down for a bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need a BBW to hold it down for a brother. Inner Focus Dragonite, better than Rayquaza. Hell no. Hell no. I'll never believe that, bro. Cliffside, sometimes you have the coldest take imaginable, but say them like they're revolutionary. Like, bro, no one above the age of 12 uses all legendary teams. Yo, Marius. Facts, though. I can't remember the last time I've ever seen one. Why did I use Leer in 2026, bro? I got to shower and touch grass. No showering allowed. No showering allowed in chat. You cannot be part of the Fly Gang if you've taken a shower in the last 72 hours. Come on, Barrius, lock in. That's a stab poison sting. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Inner Focus blocks Intimidate now? L. What is this, bro? You can sweep more teams with Kadabra. It's really all how you play. True. Not guaranteed, though. But yes, enjoy the shower. Enjoy the shower, well-adjusted person. Yeah, catch this burn. This is what I mean about Rock Tunnel. Like, you need to be prepared. Because these trainers are all bitches. All of them. All of them. Every single one is a bitch. They'll ruin your life. If you don't have an antidote here, you literally just have to let it die. Dude, I totally believe Mr. Mime could kill Bulbasaur here. We get a proper switch in. I totally believe it. The Intimidate drop, it's not going to go for a grass move. It's going to go for tackle. We're going to go into Mr. Mime, who's going to tank it because of the Intimidate drop, or it's going to miss the tackle. We'll get a confusion off in one shot. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We'll switch. Mr. Mime will get its first EXP. That's okay, bro. I'm not using all legends, but I want to get Zapdos. Dude, I want to use Zapdos, bro. I've yet to do a Nuzlocke, but Shady's really putting me on to doing one. Shady Penguin? I love Shady Penguin. He was my first PokeTuber I watched. Hardcore. Does anyone play Pokemon Black and White anymore? Is it hype? I used to rip that as a kid. Does anyone play Black and White in here? Dude, it's literally my favorite game of all time. Deadass. I think literally Black and White might be my favorite game of all time. Like, straight up, just my favorite game. I'm talking all games. It might be number 1. It's definitely my favorite Pokemon game. Otis does not like them, but I do. So, yeah, dude. On the DSi, bro. I used my blue DSi XL to play Pokemon Black and White. It was a vibe, bro. Dead easy. Get into it. Let's see here. Use items and stuff. Nuzlocke's cool to do a casual one. I agree. Do not do a hardcore one first. Totally opposite of what I look for in games. Nuzlocke's competitive Smash Bros. The bane of my gaming experience. Dude, we should totally do competitive Smash. Not competitive Smash. We should do Smash tournaments in chat. Or chat plays against me in Smash. That would be fun. I'd have to get Nintendo Switch Online, which is like the bane of my existence. But, you know. We'll paralyze heal Barrius. We definitely want Charizard firing on all cylinders. Let's unpoison it. Or cure it. Unpoison it! What am I, 5? Cure it. And let's heal it up. But yeah. I'm going to say this. The moment we all get into Lavender Town, we're going to start going to the creepypasta territory. Hell yeah. The white hand, bro. The white hand. Melee is sick. I agree. Creepypastas are goated. I agree with Otis right here. We Are Empire by Starset. Good song. Black and White or Black and White 2? Both. Right now I'm playing through Black 2. Doing PWT stuff. But if I'm just resetting a game and playing it beginning to end for a Pokemon game, Black and White's my favorite. And I play it all the time. Like, I will do a run. You know. But Black and White 2 is currently where, like, my long-term save is. Because, like, the post-game in Black and White is good. But Black and White 2's post-game is just a little bit better, in my opinion. You just have more stuff to do. So, yeah. Same blue as DSi, the Midnight Blue, bro. Facts, bro. It makes no sense if you don't value... why you don't value Hypno, then, if you don't do Nuzlocke? Nuzlocke make you value bulk. Well, I think that's the thing. It's like, if you do Nuzlocke, you see the value in bulk. If you don't, then it's like, well, I like not getting speed cucked. That's one of my favorite... My least favorite things is when the opponent moves before me. I'm like, I can't do that, bro. Yeah, when Barry's is paralyzed, he's like the grandma from the Chocolate SpongeBob. Yo, facts. Why you kind of look like that, though? Like the little sprite. This one. Kind of look like a little grandma, bro. But anyways. I'm not saving. I'm not saving because we all know how that goes. I will wait till next time to save. But anyways, that's going to do it for me, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream today. Love y'all. Love y'all. It was good. I think we did good. We had a good time playing some FireRed, of course. I think this Friday we'll play some more FireRed. I've been liking it lately. Okay? The Nuzlocke's kind of slowing down, you know. We're kind of reaching the end game. FireRed's seeming freaking awesome. I love this game, dude. One of my favorites. Anyways, if you're here on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button down below. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button down below. Make sure to come. Make sure to comment on the VOD when you can and to hype it up if you have hype points. You know, like I said, if you're here for the first time, make sure that subscribe button down below. But let me do my little tradition real quick. Who are the top fans of the stream today? We got Wolves, Caleb, Golden Moonlight, Otis Lamar, and Suicune Club as our top fans today. W stream. Love y'all. Good night. Good night, Caleb. Dude, Skylanders for real, bro. And a special shout out to our super chatter of the stream today, Barius the Greatest, one of our GOATs. Thank you for the super chat. Helps the stream going.
Hypno sent 1 USD. I am Epstein.
Holy shit. Thanks for the super chat, Hypno. Right at the end of the stream. Clutch. Holy shit. Dude, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Wolves, did you hear that? He's literally Epstein. Regardless, thank you all for tuning in. Always remember, Jesus Christ is King. I'm Flyboy. Special shout out to Hypno. And until next time, and Barry's, of course. Let me redo that. Jesus Christ is King. I'm Flyboy. And until next time, peace.